Hey guys, this is Steph with Dotting with Dragons. Welcome in if you're new, welcome back if you're not new. Either way, thank you for spending some time with me today. On this channel, I mostly focus on diamond paintings, but I do other crafts as well. So definitely join for those. Hit the like if you like this video. It's a free way to help the channel, and subscribe if you like to see more content from me. So I am super stoked because I have dragons. Not just any dragons either. The best dragons. The Christina Yen dragons. The SixthLeafClover Studios dragons. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, these are the foodie dragons. They are affectionately known as the foodie dragons. She actually refers to them as whelps. And I have some merch from her personally that is not just diamond art. Okay, I've got a couple of stuffies I'm gonna be giving my son for his birthday coming up that he was excited about. I have some stickers, and I have this really cool book. Actually, I forgot to grab that. Let me see if I can just find that really quick. Merful Munchies. It's an art collection. So, and it's so funny because this piece right here, I'm pretty sure this was also this was the mystery kit that was released, which I do have. But anyway, this is a really cool book. This is from her. You can also get this on her Amazon storefront. Look, she signed it for me. Isn't that cool? So yeah, it just kind of goes through the art of it, different pieces she's had. I'm really hoping Diamond Art Club, I've sent all of these, pretty much all of them, to licensing, asking them please, and they've been brought up in voting time and time again. Not just one, but you know, many of them. And this one has been brought up, and I really, really hope that this gets released for the holiday season. Now, good things come in threes, right? And these two have been released the last couple weeks. So I'm kind of hoping that another one isn't released for a while because my wallet needs a break. However, they've been having good sales too, so check them out. Diamond Art Club. I'm not an affiliate. I'm just a big fan. So anyway, there is so much cool art in here. And it just kind of goes through like her process and her ideas. I love the coffee roasters. It's a little bit of more of a darker piece, but I mean, it's coffee. So, and actually, I wonder if I bet. Okay, so you can kind of see this art. Now, the reason why I'm pulling this up is because this art is a little bit different from what Diamond Art Club has been releasing. And I love these ones. Oh my god, they're so cute. How could you not? I'm looking for the piece that I have in front of me here. Here's a sushi boat. As you can see, it's all like sushi and stuff. Oh, okay, here it is. A little extra segment with Chef Merful helping put together a sushi roll with the other dragon whelps. So this is actually the art piece that I'm going to be sharing with you. The first one. The second one is done in a more traditional style of what they've been releasing at Diamond Art Club. Oh, I missed that. That's so cool. So what I mean by that is traditionally Diamond Art Club has been releasing like these pieces. Okay, spoiler alert, this is a mystery kit. It's retired, but it's got a little bit more shading. Obviously it's larger, more detail. It's got a more of like this, not just like a smaller story. It's got like a whole situation going on, more complicated. Here's another one, the Fiesta. So the art style is a little bit different. The shading, it just looks a little bit more realistically drawn versus the first one I'm going to get to you, Sushi Whelps making sushi. And I heard a lot of people kind of get weird about this. I thought it was a little weird. They were like, that's not the style that I like. That's really cartoony. I'm not going to do that one. As you can see, it's adorable. I mean, I get it. Different strokes, different folks, you know. And then you can see there's a lot more, sort of, I don't know, like detail in this. I'm not an artist, so I can't like speak to exactly, but I can tell, you know, I've got an eye. I've got eyeballs. So anyway, Sushi Whelps making sushi. So this one is a little bit different of a style, and I actually really like that Diamond Art Club sort of departed from you know, this artist's like typical I say typical, but you know, I like that they kind of departed from the other scenes, and they're trying to diversify a little bit. And I say diversify, but I also have a post review to do with you guys. I did do the unboxing on the channel a little bit. Year of the Snake was by this artist as well. Oh boy. And I did complete that one. And I also have Year of the Dragon, which I have not done that one yet. We've got our toolkit, large toolkit. The canvas, a nice box insert. Really good for holding trays, by the way. This is the thank you for your purchase. Everybody gets one of these. And inside we should have, dun, 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 this is cool. This is Treasure Quest card. It is a bronze, so they have different levels of cards. There's like bronze, gold, silver, black. I've never gotten a black card, but bronze is the most common to get. It's a holographic card. It just has a part of the image on it. And on the back, there's a code. There's a website for this that explains how to use these. You can redeem them for different rewards and stuff. And then in here is just like your thank you pamphlet. I'm not going to go over that. Sushi Whelps making sushi. Okay, so something that's on the box as well that I really love is they actually use her like branded logo for SixthLeafClover. Okay, this one's gonna be 61 colors, and then we have that adorable artwork. Okay, we have 1, 2, whoa, 1 AB 666, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fairy dust. So those are your specials. This is gonna be really pretty. I love this. Okay, so let's take a look at the canvas, shall we? Oh, these honestly are my favorite. If I could only buy like one type of art from a company to do, it would be SixthLeafClover Studios. I'm not kidding. I love her stuff. She's amazing. Okay, so, wow. So this is a big canvas. Obviously, it is huge. Oh, I didn't even say that, how big this one is. 30.7 inches by 23.6 inches, or 77.9 centimeters by 60 centimeters is a big one. Which I was kind of surprised, actually, for this artwork, because, as we'll see, there's a lot of color blocking in this. Like, I'm not sure it necessarily... They choose whatever size works best for the artwork, okay? But sometimes I kind of feel like, oh, because the other pieces in this collection of these whelps, not just sushi whelps, but the whelps are like bigger, they're like, oh, we have to make it really, really big. And it looks good big, don't get me wrong, it's gonna look great, but 75,433 diamonds. Dang, that is super cool. Okay, anyway. So we've got Sushi Whelps making sushi. Here's our color palette. Oh, that's pretty. Lots of yellows, peaches, sort of pastels. Yeah, we got some 310 in there. But I'll share with you why. When we look at the canvas, yeah, it's big. It is big like the others. Like all of these scenes are big. All of them. Let's see if I can get the light a little bit better. Nope, I'm not going to get the light better. Okay, so 310. You can tell it's like outlining everything. So that's kind of fun. That's a very coloring book feel, is when you outline all the stuff. So look at that. Look at the sushi. Very clear lines. Okay, so this is a huge canvas. However, the amount of color blocking in this is insane, which means this might seem like a big canvas. Okay, it's not going to seem like it. It's a big canvas. But it's going to go fast. Okay, so what is color blocking? Blocks of color. What is confetti? Just imagine somebody has all these little, you know, colored pieces of paper and they just go poof, and they go all over the place. And it's a mess, but they're all over the place. that's confetti. Okay, confetti is multiple colors in a small amount of space all over the place. I'm looking for confetti here. I don't see any. Wow, so if you like color blocking, confetti is not your thing, or you want to work on one of these sushi, or not sushi, but you want to work on one of these Whelps canvases, but the other ones intimidate you, this is absolutely perfect for you. Also, this is adorable because this is the art that I believe I've heard the artist talk about how, and in the book it explains this as well. This art style is more so like stuff that has been commissioned that she does for like restaurant like windows and things. So that's why this is really cool to me, because it has like that meaning. It's not just like, oh, we've got another sushi piece with these dragons, because there was a piece released called the Sushi Rollers. You know, and it's got sushi dragons. It's one of my favorites. I haven't done it yet because they're very special to me. So, anyway, so that's kind of cool about this. So the art style, for a lot of people, I heard, you know, in the Facebook group, well, that's not really my style. I like the other style more. And that's going to be why, because there's a lot less confetti here. There's a lot more color blocking. It has more of like a coloring book effect. But as you can see, the symbols are super clear. They're really cute. This, ooh, okay. This is really hard. This is really hard because every time I open one of these, I'm like, I need to get this up right away. And I've held back and I've paced myself and tried to do a good thing and not blow through them all because there's only so many. But then they've been coming out with a couple here, a couple there. So now I've got enough to do where I feel like I can do it. But now it's like, what do I even start with? I got sushi rollers. I've got the mystery one. I've got, you know, the fiesta, little gatherers. That's next. Crazy. So anyway, we have a lot of specials. So our AB, that's our only AB. It's going to be the close symbol. It's red 666. It's a really bright, pretty red. That should be pretty easy to pick out, and it is. So I'm so sorry for the glare here. I'm trying to get the lighting situation worked out, but in the headband here is where we have some that red AB, and that's it. It's really easy to see where most of these symbols are because it's so color blocky. So the AB is really just up here. So there's that. The fairy dust is this white box. It's Z3865. So that's all in this headband as well. The white box is really easy to pick out. It's a white box with a black dot in it. It's here along the clouds. It's around the eyes here. It's highlighting this. It's highlighting the eye here. It's in the eyes of this guy. It's in some sushi up above him. It's just this part, you know, that white, and a little bit in this guy. He's got a little bit on his eye and his ear, you know, and back there. That's adorable, on his mat. So that's a fairy dust. Another fairy dust is like a pinkish one. It is, wow, oh my god, you guys, this is gonna be so cool. Okay, this like salmon pink. So you see the percentage symbol right there? That's all gonna be that fairy dust. So it's like through this whole dragon right here. Oh my gosh. Is that? No. Okay. I'm like, I have some of these dragons. I have Merple and Flamey, and there's a sushi dragon that I got specifically. Those are for my son as well, but the sushi one is the one he was like, oh yeah, that's the one. It's gonna be a little bit in the sushi roll here, like right here. It's in here. That's cool. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I see it like a little bit like in here, kind of highlighting. I don't really see it in this guy, so that's cool that that's one dragon is going to be filled with like pink fairy dust. And then I've got a teal fairy dust, which is this guy's the lighter teal, and this one's eyes. So that's kind of cool. And that's really it. Um, let's see, we've got an orange fairy dust, 741. That's a capital N. This is a lot of orange in this. Okay, once again, it's over here in this guy. Like, what a fan, I guess, of this one. All these orange, those, we've got it sprinkled throughout here in lines. Okay, it's a capital N. So that's cool. Oh, it's like in the salmon bits, like through here on this. That's a lot of that orange fairy dust. And okay, and then it's, no, that's lowercase n. Just kidding. Okay, so we've got a dragon that's almost, oh, fairy dust, that guy. Got a capital H. That's another fairy dust, and it's another orangey fairy dust. Guess where we should have just started looking first is right here. These like orange lines on his nose. I don't know if you can really see, but these sort of orange lines on his nose. This back here. This is N. That's fairy dust, but that's the other color we talked about. Oh my gosh. I didn't... Okay, I'm bad. This cutie right here, these are all the capital N's. That's all that orange fairy dust. Oh, okay. So if you like fairy dust and you're okay with color blocking, this is going to be your canvas, guys. There's a capital J. It is the yellow fairy dust. And it is the last one. Capital J is going to be all over this guy. Okay, that like lighter yellow. That's going to be him. That's going to be in this. Okay, somebody called this a pickle. Pretty sure that's an avocado. Because we don't put pickles. We don't put pickles on our sushi. So, that's avocado. Aww, and it's in his eyes because he didn't have enough fairy dust all over his body. And then it's on these little blobs of, maybe that's like egg yolk or something, or some kind of sauce. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. All right, I'm going to not go through all of these drills with you. There's other people that have done that. Feel free to look for them. This is amazing. I'm going to put this one away, and then we'll get to little gatherers. Okay, guys, so I'm back with little gatherers. This is so cute, which is funny because it makes sense. The scene for this one is like they're at the store collecting ingredients in their basket or whatever, so they're gathering, right? But for some reason in my brain, I kept trying to associate it with the Fall Harvest Festival one, the sort of Thanksgiving, if you will, canvas. I'm not sure why, but I did. Okay, this one's also square, so they're both square. This one is 33.1 inches by 25.6 inches. So this one is a little bit bigger than the other one by a few inches here or there. So like I said, these are not little canvases. Little gatherers is not little. Okay, so I've got our toolkit again. You got baggies, a pen, extra tips if you need. I'm just gonna grab this guy out. So it's fun to see what the treasure quest card is. I'm actually debating because I've never gotten a black card, but I have enough cards to get a custom, and I'm not sure what to do for that. Okay, what do we got here? Bronze. Okay, we got another bronze. Okay, so the back does tell you what it is, but if the back doesn't tell you, because it didn't always, which is kind of silly, but it didn't always, the design on the front, the border, and then the design on the back will let you know. They have a whole guide online. So little gatherers, that's really adorable. Okay, they make these things, they just make me happy. Okay, 59, 58, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fairy dust and 1 AB. The AB is 648. Interesting. Okay, so ABs are gonna be, or fairy dust is going to be a lavender, light blue, an orange, a yellow, and a green. And the AB is going to be like a gray. Okay, that's cool. Sorry for the shaking. The mount is on the table, which is where all this action is taking place. All right, let's see. Little gatherers. Oh, there's our legend. Okay, there he is, Wonderful. Oh my god. Wait, is that already an AB? Hold up. Hold up. C. Yeah, the letter C is AB. Oh my god, that's all in him. That's so cool. So this is a Chef Murphle. I think that's how you say that. And he's got his ABs throughout all his scales in the not really in the list, but in him, yeah. So he is the ringleader, or she. I think Christina said it was a he, but I'm not 100%. So he is the ringleader, and he's got the chef hat. So there he is. All right, so here's our drills. So as you can see, lots of browns and tans. A lot bit more muted color palette than our other canvas, but you can still see we've got some purples. I see that orange fairy dust. That's really pretty. And yeah, so if these kinds of tones are not your thing, I would suggest that you look at the other canvases that this artist has put out with Diamond Art Club, because some are a little bit more colorful than others, but they do all make sense for the artwork, so it'd be weird to just throw in random colors. Okay, this is big. It's huge. I don't even think I can back you out anymore. No, I can't back you out anymore. Wow. Okay, this is cool. So very different from the other canvas. You can already tell just looking at the centerpiece here. We have a lot more confetti, which is, I still wouldn't say there's any confetti, like severely confetti on this canvas. No, I still wouldn't say it. It's still a lot of color blocking. Confetti just meaning, you know, at any one point, like maybe here. Here is a good section of confetti around where it says pie. You've got multiple colors in a smaller area. So that's what we would call confetti, okay? And that's cool. It has the word pie on there. So, yeah. So this one is a little bit bigger. These canvases, because of all this detail, they do tend to run bigger projects. So definitely keep that in mind, especially if you're crazy and you collect these specific ones and this specific artist. Also, let me just say, I'm not being paid to say this or anything, okay? Christina, the brilliance behind these pieces is so kind. She is so kind. I have had multiple personal conversations with her, not trying to like toot my own horn here, but I had some issues with trying to order some things and wanted to support her, because for a while there she, you know, the canvases weren't coming out. There hadn't been any for a while, and I'd always been meaning to like pick up one of her books. She's got amazing zodiac dragons calendars that she does every year, and I think the 2026 one just came out, so definitely go check out her website. I will have her linked below. But she is such a sweetheart. She is so talented. She does so many different things. It's cool. And she has wearable art on her website, and she has books, and she has figures, and she has stuffies and plushies, and it's so adorable because she actually, sometimes this little flamey plush, like, she'll take a picture of him sitting on the plane with her, like he's going on vacation. She'll take a picture of him like sitting next to like a bowl of ramen, like he's there at dinner ordering. It's adorable, okay? So, and she's so kind and so sweet, and so she's amazing. So thank you, personal shout out to Christina Yen from SixthLeafClover for making this amazing art for us to appreciate in this new form, because if she hadn't licensed with this company, I would have probably never heard of her. So I'm really, really glad that she has licensed, and Diamond Art Club has done a fantastic job with rendering her artwork, okay? So let's look at some of the specials. So we found where a lot of the AB was. We already know it's in him. It's a little bit, the AB is also like a little bit here, down here. And part of the fun, this is a marshmallow. Part of the fun of these, I think, is trying to figure out, like, what are these guys, what are these dragons, like, what are they doing? What are they eating right now? What are they messing around with? Like, what is all this stuff in the back? Awesome Also, I don't know if the rendering will have this in it. It doesn't look like it, but guys, this is actually a jar of Nutella back here. I noticed that in the original artwork. It says like N-U-T-E, then it sort of fades. This is a jar of Nutella. So it looks like they did not try to put the lettering on that, but she's got Nutella in her paintings. She's got dragon whelps and sushi and ramen and hot dogs and tacos. I mean, come on, it's great. Anyway, okay, so the blue fairy dust is like this sort of flower symbol. And there's not a lot of blue in the canvas. It's mostly on this guy. And wait, am I looking at this right? Yeah, okay. So it is mostly on him. It is not, yeah, it is the lightest blue that you can see here. So if you can see this right here, it's just the highlights on him. That's perfect. There is a purple fairy dust, which, because his neighbor is this guy who's a lot of purpley, it is a 3-leaf clover. And so you can see it's sort of this, like, it's not the lightest purple on him, but it is more the medium purple right here. And I know my camera is picking this color up. It's looking blue through the camera, but it's not. It's purple. So that's really cute. So that's that other fairy dust. We've got a K, which is yellow, which is going to be in eyes. It's going to be in bread. It's going to be in this guy down here. See the letter K? Yep, you can see that all like on his arms and his face and stuff. And then the orange fairy dust, which is the flat line with a squiggle on top. Somebody tell me in the comments, what do you call that symbol? I'll show you in a second. Let's see if we can find it. Yep, it is this symbol right here. What do you call that line with a squiggle on it? What's your name for that? I don't know. Anyway, so this is Little Gatherers. Most of that fairy dust is oranges in here. We have a little bit off here. Not sure what that is. It kind of looks like carrots. Oh, that's a carrot. Because we got the green coming out. Okay, so that is Little Gatherers. Let me know if you guys picked these up. If you've done her other ones, I would love to see your finishes if you want to post them. If not, that's okay too. Let me know what you think. Highly recommend you pick these up. It still is in stock right now, but they do tend to go out of stock quite frequently because these are pretty popular pieces. This one just happened to release with another artist whose work is really popular. So it'll probably stay in stock for a while, but they do restock. So if it's not in stock when you go looking, then put your email on the list and get notification when it comes back. It takes like 3 to 6 months or a little bit longer, sometimes a little bit shorter. And you can always look in a D-stash. So thank you for being here. If you like this video, please hit the like button. It does help the algorithm. It's completely free. It'll help out the channel. I'm still kind of starting things up and new, so if you guys have any suggestions, I am open to constructive criticism, please. Love to hear what you guys want to see more of or are interested in. Yeah, and hit subscribe if you want to see more from me. So I hope you guys have a great one. This was so much fun. I can't wait to share this with you. I think I'm going to be kitting up the Sushi Whelps making sushi. I think I really am. And I'm going to do a post-review video soon of Christina's Year of the Snake. So keep an eye out for that. Have a good day, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!